There's a snook right there. A little one. Just not interested in that little guy. There's a little snook. Wasn't interested though. Shit. Can't get my fucking mail closed. Bunch of bait. It's really shallow. Look at that. Something was down there. Something put a freaking question mark in there.
It's definitely a question.
Seems like it. Yeah, it looks like we got our beach bag. Remember, it disappeared for a short period. When we first moved here, it had one.
It's supposed to be 50% scattered thunderstorms today.
Okay.
That's what my phone says.
I believe it. Looks like it. And since they're not here right now, though,
Beautiful.
there's a chance that we actually catch something this morning.
Love it. It's so cool. It said it was supposed to cool off the next 3 days.
Oh, yes. I don't see anything up here. Oh, shoot. We already got a room full. I forgot today was Saturday. Welcome in, guys. Sorry about that. I've just been kind of going off with my wife. Good morning, everybody. Average, Dorothy. Welcome in, welcome in. Conditions are pretty rough today. It looks like they're going to be kind of... Hopefully it stays flat. If it stays flat, it'll be nice. I'm going to jump in the water real fast, guys. Give me a second. It takes me a minute. I got to lower myself in. There we go. We're in. What's up, baby? What's up, beautiful? I can't hear you. Here, give me a kiss. Love you too. I see you, beautiful. Alrighty, guys, let's get at it. Looks like it might be a decent day. We'll walk a little. I'm not sure exactly how far. I'm not sure what the wind's going to give me. Or actually, I should say, I'm not sure what the weather's going to give me. The wind looks like it's alright right now. Good morning, Jason. What's up, bro? You at work today? Are you getting ready for work? Jason, we got a bunch of grass growing up on my house now. Oh, that was a big hole I just fell in. I've already seen one snook, nothing big. Nothing big yet, guys. Got some work today, huh? It's not bad. Be a nice little paycheck, some OT. Sure you'd rather be out here with me, but I'll show you a little glimpse of the sun here in a second. Let me just get myself moving forward. All right, let me get myself like that. So that's what we're looking at today, guys. The sun is somewhere back there. It's behind everything. But the water's super, super, super shallow right now and extremely clear. I think I can get some trout to maybe hit today. I don't know, we'll see. Won't be for trying, not trying, that's for sure. We're starting off with the NLBN, guys. I didn't sleep very well last night. I'm a little quiet, sorry. Going with a little mini, or a little mullet, not the mini. Seems to be the size that everything likes to eat. Yeah, man, I'm seeing a lot of it, Jason. This grass is starting to grow in like crazy. I got a patch over by me. I started wondering what keeps making that dark circle, so I decided to get in the water and walk over to it, and it's actually a giant, thick-ass patch of grass, man. It's a real nice patch of grass. Water's so clear today, guys. Oh no, which way is that gonna go? Did I get it to fly to the front? Looks like it. I did, good. Wow, that's a pretty big stingray, guys. Good Lord, that was a good sized stingray. Good. I hope that grass stays this whole bottle, man. I hope it just keeps on going. This summer doesn't kill it off, I hope. With all the people that don't listen. Crappy fertilizer on the lawn. Yeah, it would be. Not only would it be nice to just kind of be in here with all the fish that are actually loving it, it'd be nice to walk on instead of sand getting into everything. I wear a pair of sneakers in here, guys, because you never know what you're going to step on in here. Like I said, all this stuff was made in the 50s and 60s and maybe even earlier. I want to say this one here was even earlier. was over top of that. Yeah, that's what that was. Saw some dark things following it, but it really was just a stupid tire that's underneath it. Oh, it did get a little dirty though. I like it when it's dirtier. My line hides better. Yeah, I know they're doing really good out by the inlet. I guess they're still doing pretty good over at the inlet. I actually got a guy I know. I won't go as far as kind of like a close friend or anything, but he's actually a really nice guy. Guy by the name of Gary Nichols, who actually runs a charter, dude. He runs a charter for that. Just a solid gigging charter. He does real well, man. I'll tell you what, every time I look at his bucket when it's over, I think he's got tons of flounder, tons of blackfish, or good Lord, black drum. What else he had? Some pompano in there one night. He gets a lot of everything, dude. Find out what it costs. He's a lot nicer. I think any fin is possible, Bob. I think that's what he wants to do when he comes down here. Last time I talked to him. Yeah, a bunch of sheephead too. Tons of sheephead. You find Gary Nichols on, I can't remember the name of his gigging thing, but I think you find him on Facebook, dude. Can't wait till the Keys, man. I'm so excited. I can hardly contain myself. I may try a real small profile today. Might try that Slam Shady 2.0 later. What's going on over here too? Water's dirty. Good morning, Maddie. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I can't tell if the water's dark, if it's just because it's I can't tell if it's just because it's got a lot of overhead clouds. The little fish was in there, huh? Lots of bait this morning, guys. Lots of bait. I'm thinking about one of these days just grabbing a couple of them. Look at the size of this guy, man. This guy is still living here. And look at his arms, bro. He looks like Popeye. Look at the size of that guy's arms. His arms are massive. His claws were huge. That would have been so good. There's another one over here. Look at the size of this guy's arms. Good Lord, they're all in here. Well, I know where to come. You leaving, beautiful? Yeah. Love you. I'll see you later. Sure do got a lot of those stone crabs around here today. I don't even know if it's season for them. Lots of stone crabs. Nothing yet. Yeah, it is a beautiful morning. Predator fishing, good morning. I'm going to the Keys the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Dude, it's my first time ever there. My wife and I wanted to go there for a long time, and she decided to check it out to see if we could afford it for the 5th anniversary. So our fifth marriage anniversary is May 22nd, and we decided to go up on the 21st to spend. So I'm gonna do some fishing 21st. I won't be doing any fishing the 22nd, guys. That's my anniversary. And I'll probably do some fishing the 23rd. Or yeah, 23rd. And then we're gonna debate whether we're staying or not, depending on where we're sitting and what they're asking for the hotel for that night. But we may end up just going home. So one way or another, 21 through the 23rd is going to be Keys. I am going to do a live. I'm going to try to do a couple of them, to be quite honest. And I know the 21st is going to be one of them. I just got to debate where I'm going with it. If I'm going to go try on the Atlantic side for stuff that I've never done, which is on bridge fishing. Like, I do a lot of bridge fishing out there for yellowfin and whatnot. And we don't get that stuff by my house. So, oh, that stuff's really going to be cool. These are going to be species I can't reach, so I'm probably going to do some bridge fishing, and then I'm definitely going to be doing some inshore because that's my favorite. I want to see what the snook have to offer out there, guys. I have a feeling they're not small. I have a feeling they're really nice. So we'll see. That's my goal. I am going to be doing some inshore. But while I'm out there, I'd be crazy not to at least try for some snapper. And I also, like I said, I'm in my full run for the 70 species. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything right now, guys. This is going to give me an opportunity to put different species on my page. Hunting Hound, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Like I said, I've never gone, so even if I'm not like catching a ton of fish, I'm gonna be having the best time in the world because I've never even seen this place. Like, I don't even know what to expect. So spend all day here, so I'm just gonna keep on moving, guys. I didn't sleep real well, so I'm a little tired today. I get nightmares sometimes, guys, and it wouldn't freaking stop last night, so I didn't sleep real well. I'm a little tired, a little out of it. I apologize. What is that weird animal that just ran up there? Look at this weird bug, guys. Look at this weird thing. It's just running. It almost looked like a mealyworm or something. What was that? That was big, whatever that was. Something was hanging in here. Oh, I see what it is. It's just a bunch of bait. So a lot of times I'll spook stuff not paying attention on the side of this. And they like to hang out like right there. Wait for things to come past this little section right here. I spook them a lot of times. Let's go see. Yeah, it's really shallow. They're not going to be playing in here. I think I'm going to have to play the back side of these docks, guys. Well, we're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago, right? The last time I was online was 2 days ago. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Tackle buddies, welcome in, welcome in. Not yet, not yet. I've only been live for 24 minutes. Getting a little late start. Like I said, I didn't sleep real well last night, guys. So you have to bear with me a little bit. For all you that didn't see before, I'm using a little mullet by NLBN. The color is, I believe, Mullet Run. It's to look like a top bait, and it can sink. It does a little bit of everything, but it's intended to look like a fleeing bait fish, and it works. I strongly believe in NLBN. I wouldn't if it didn't work for me, guys. I catch a lot of fish with them. For a while there, I was pretty steady using the Salt Strong series. I still use them quite a bit, actually. I don't, however, catch a lot of snook with them. I know they do over on the West Coast and whatnot, but I'll be honest, I don't catch a lot of snook with them. I catch a ton of trout with them, and on occasion I'll get some redfish. Depending on how I reel it in, I retrieve it. But I just don't catch a lot of snook on them, and I see more snook here than anything. So I switched up to an NLBN, and I started catching tons of snook. So whatever's into that bait, it's working. And Hunting Hound, I'm going to be using those rooster tails when I try out in Keys. I'm going to see what'll eat them. I have a feeling a lot of different trout species will eat that. Or not trout, I'm sorry. Snapper seeds. Snappers, guys. I feel a lot of snappers will eat it. So we're going to give it a shot hunting. Appreciate it, Tackle. Since we're so shallow, I guess we'll start up close in because we have been catching fish up close. I have a feeling they might be hanging around here too. This is a bunch of friggin' bait, guys. The one thing you will know about snook is they love to chase their bait. They do not like it sitting still. If it sits still too long, they're done. They'll move on. They want everything moving and running. Yeah, man, get it. Nah, stream and drag. Thanks for coming in and checking out, though. Not yet. I haven't really seen much. I saw a snook this morning so far. That's it. Anybody wants to know where I am? I'm in Florida. I'm on the East Coast. Space Coast is the area that I'm on. I'm in the Indian River, fishing for snook, trout, reds, and tarpon. And the occasional, you'll catch a mangrove. But not with this, I normally don't, guys. Normally it's just snook and trout. Reds usually don't hit it, I don't know why yet. A red will hit anything on the ground though. You drag it through the bottom, it looks like it's running or moving, that thing's gonna eat it. Even if you just scared it, it's crazy. Reds are like that. A snook, if you see it, it's too late. Unless you got a good drop on it and it doesn't know you came up behind it. But if you can see its face, it can see you. He is not an idiot. He will not eat anything that you throw towards him because he knows that it's not something he wants to eat. And it came from you. That is one thing I could say about a snook. When you catch one, you beat them. It's a beautiful fish, hunting. I got a couple on my page already when I was doing some lives down in the down at the point. Yeah, I got a couple. I got like 3 in a day. All of them, like I want to say they were all legal size in another spot in Florida. I live in an area I can't eat reds, so I can only catch them and let them go. I want to say it's the only area in all of Florida that you can't catch and eat reds. It is what it is. Our population, I guess, went on a serious decline. Look at all that grass. That is awesome. This is all new. This just came up. Yeah, boy, that's awesome. It's happening. It's all coming back. 2 walleye, 2 drum, and 2 bass yesterday. Hell yeah, Jackson. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do too. Of course, you know, you're going to have the guys that are all going to complain about everything they do. Why are they stopping this? Why are they doing that? And, you know, sometimes I'm probably one of those guys that complains because it's something I really want to catch, or I really want to eat, or I want to do something. And I think I just come to the realization that I'm not a biologist, nor do I know exactly what's happening in this river. So I'm just going to let them do what they got to do, and I'll just follow rules. But if it keeps me catching fish, and I mean quality fish, and I'm not talking about little dinks, I'm talking about quality fish, then I'll do whatever they want. If they want me to stay out of catching them, I'll not catch them. I want them to come back full, man. You've never felt a fight until you have a red over 40 inches on the end of your line. It is a massive, massive fight. And they're like extremely smart, so they'll go for everything with kind of structure and they'll lose you. They break you off quite a bit, guys. The NLBL looks good, man, in that water. Welcome in, Lumi. How are you? Colby, how you doing? Glad everybody's coming in. Welcome in, welcome in. Did you do that test, Colby, yet? You do that AP history? Yeah, I figured you'd be doing good, dude. I knew you would. A person that stresses over it usually already has it down. They're just stressing it. I figured you might be one of those people. For some reason, I never stressed them, and then I always came out underneath and like not coming out on top, you know? Like, well, maybe I should have stressed that one. Yeah, don't even think about it, Fred. He'll jump right on your lure, man. He's the dumbest bird out there. Aside from pelicans, I imagine. Pelicans are pretty stupid, too. Alright, guys, let's work this bad boy. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, that's a long text. Let's see what that says. We had literally got majority of the topic. Perfect, man. I'm so happy for you, bud. And then in July, you'll find out you got an A. I'm sure of it. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, don't mind double tapping your screen or find that thumbs up. If you don't want to miss the keys, don't forget to turn on your bell or notifications. Throw a little subscribe on there if you don't want to miss anything. This is what I do, guys. I do a lot of this. I fish right in these river majority of the time. I live real close. I don't do a lot of freshwater. In fact, hardly ever. I maybe have caught here in Florida, I don't know, maybe 30 different fish from the freshwater, and that's for 15 years. I just don't do it a lot, guys. I like the salt water. Don't circle. Don't circle. That don't look natural. Why are you circling? Did I catch you again? Nope. We're good. The circling bait doesn't look very natural, guys. Hell yeah, man. Good for you, dude. That's freaking awesome. Another one of my buddies down here. What went over? Got freaked out about something. Ton of bait today, guys. Ton. All right, let's take a look. Over there. Holy crap, Colby, that's killer, man. That's sweet. That's a really big come up. I think my biggest so far is 41 and like 55 or 53 likes or something like that. I don't have a huge amount. That's really big, dude. Nope, don't go that way. That'll work, I guess. Post up behind this little guy, give me a little cover. This is where I find a lot more mangroves than anything else. $3,502. Good morning. Good morning, Randy Jodes. Good morning, buddy. Me too, buddy. Me too. We are going to give it a shot. I brought enough lures in case I want to change up, but I like topwater during when clouds are here, guys. Wet rest of the day because it's supposed to be 55% rain in this area. Good Lord, there's freaking really big stingrays in here today, guys. The size of this one. This will be some serious shark bait. Look at that bad boy. Alright, let's start working the front of this thing. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, that's great, man. 352. I feel the same way. Every day God wakes me up, I'm like, thank the Lord. Hang on, I'll read here in a second. What happened there? Amen is right. That's scary. What if a stingray gets me? I'll limp for a while and probably go on a hiatus of being in the water for a little bit. Other than that, I'll probably go right back to it. Stingrays don't scare me, the gators do. And I don't see them in here very often, guys, but we do have a saltwater croc that likes to visit the inlet and come into the river. So we do have a saltwater croc that likes to play around in here. I haven't seen him yet. Thank God, because I don't believe I'll come out of that very well. That's okay, guys. If you guys are, as long as you don't abuse it and cause no problem, guys, I totally understand. I don't do a religious page, and I don't hate anybody for their religion. I have my religion, which is my own. Your religion is yours. Your politic beliefs are yours, not mine. You know, that's kind of how I am. As long as you don't abuse it, you know, you're just saying thank God or whatever, it's totally fine. Just don't preach, please. Because there's a lot of people in here that don't want to hear it, you know, and I don't want to be rude to them either. It doesn't offend me, though, that. Actually, none of it really offends me. As long as you're in your own, you know, belief system that's truly yours, not trying to just hurt me. I have no problem with your beliefs. Everybody's different, buddy. 100%, I agree, hunting. I would rather deal. Oh my God, what happened there? I started pulling out. That's weird. No wonder why I'm doing circles. Should I? Uh-oh, what'd I do? Screw this up somehow. Oh, you came out. Would you get hit? Did you get hit? Ouch. Stabbed myself. I appreciate that, though, Colby. Thank you very much for... Yeah, Colby, 100%. You know, and politics to me that's your personal perspective, and that's what makes this country great. You can have every avenue and every look and everything. I know guys that get really upset about the other people's politics. I served in the military. I served for everybody to have their own politics, guys. You know, I served for that reason. And then everybody has their own belief system, and I served for them to be able to keep it. That's how I feel. So, as long as it's not hurting anybody else, more power to you. Just don't preach, please. Acting weird today? I'm not sure. These are fairly new to me, guys. I used to use the smaller ones, and I didn't actually get a lot on them. I got a lot of strikes on them. I didn't really able to set the hook on a lot of them. I appreciate that, Colby. Appreciate that. I paid pretty hardcore on that one. I did my military time. Like, I feel like if you can handle, it's definitely not for everybody. I think almost everybody should at least attempt, but it's really up to you and your belief. Truly, it saved my life. Military saved my life. It gave me something to look forward to different. I was into drugs real heavy before the military. I got out of the military, ended up having some, you know, bad effects from military. Unfortunately, I went back to drugs, and now I'm clean 100% and will never go back. So we gave that life up, guys. This is my new life, and I'm loving this. My wife and I are clean, not into anything like that, and this is the best life we've ever lived. We both talk about it quite often, actually. She's been around for a long time with me, man. She's seen me in and out of jail. She's seen me in cuffs. She's seen me in my works. That woman really loves me, and I really love her too. So it works out for me, guys. I'm very fortunate. Yeah, dude, finally for my whole life, I can honestly say this is the most happiest I've ever been, the most loving relationship I've ever been in, and probably the clearest head I've ever had in my life. That's saying a lot for me, guys. I thrive on chaos. Like, I absolutely thrive on it. I know people are out there like, yeah, I fist fight. No, you don't understand. I thrive on it. Like, I am ready at the time. Not no more, guys, not no more. But at that time, I thrived on the most chaotic stuff, and I really enjoyed it. And it's disgusting to think about it now, but at that time, it was perfect fit for me. Did I see that? I'm gonna go up there. Ooh, who was that behind me? Come on, you're in here. I know you are. You were in here yesterday, or 2 days ago. You'll be in here again. That's... Yeah, I hope so, Colby. I hope so. Yeah, that was a big snook that was under that rock. Yeah, I got that keeper 2 days ago. That was a nice snook, man. It wasn't a giant by any means, but it certainly was a nice snook. 29.5 inches, very heavy. Gave me 3.5 pounds of friggin' fillets, guys. We've eaten some of it. I gave a little bit of my neighbor. I've eaten already some of it myself. We only got one fillet left. It's that good, man. It is one of the best eaten fish out here. Aside from maybe a pompano is really good too, and there's a couple things that challenge it, but it's really good. I think so, at least. I think they're delicious. They're one of the best. There you get a nice curve into that. I like that. Come on, be back there and eat that. Be back there and eat that. Come on. Slowly stroll back out that way. First. No. Which way are you going to go? Over the top? Okay, I'll go this way. I'm not behind me. I'll get in there. Ooh, we're twisted again. What is going on here? This is super weird. Why are you twisting on me? Oh, you popped out of position. Okay. Somehow we switched places. I think we're back to normal. Yeah. Come on, baby. Pop back through. How you liking that? Is that good? Looks good. I like it. All right, let's go with that. Let's see how you're running now. Oh, much better. Yeah. I fixed it. That's better, guys. Mo better. There's gotta be 10-inch friggin' snook, 10-inch friggin' mullet hanging out in that group, guys. They come out of the water, they're like 10 to 12-inch snook candy, basically. Big old snook candy. All right, maybe you're hanging out on the backside. Up in there. Oh, hit the wood. Real slow this morning, guys. Really slow. I'm not even seeing action. It's a big old branch. What the hell is that? I'm not sure what that is. Good friggin' cast, guys. I totally expected something to be hiding in there. Oops. I cook it a lot of different ways. I'll probably be on at least 2 to 2, maybe 3 hours. I usually do about 4 hours. Unless my wife hits me up and lets me know she needs me inside, and then I head home. But I do about anywhere from 2 to 4 hours majority of my life. I'll be here. I cook my snook a lot of different ways, man. I've baked it, I've deep fried it, I've never steamed it, but I know guys that do. Poached it. I've done just a little bit of everything. That was a cool little puffer. That's one of the leopard looking puffers. Okay, Colby, I'll be here, buddy. That is cool. Right inside of there is that's another one. Look at this, guys. I'm gonna try not to disturb the thing. That's another crab, guys. That's a stone crab just chilling inside of the cinder block. He's literally inside the hole of the cinder block. That's a nice claw too. Good Lord, he's got some claws on him. Man, if I was pulling all them off, I'd be eating so good today. Have a little bit of snook still left over. Yeah, wherever that hook is now is really where it wants to be, where it should be. It's now popping the top and doing the right kind of running. All right, that works. What do we have in this one? Another one. Good Lord, guys, look at the claws on these things. See them? It's crazy. Yeah, you too, Colby. Glad you did good on your test, buddy. Why? Why does that happen? It must touch something, and it pulled it right out of the damn hook. This happens to me often with this. I constantly close the bail somehow. Ah, that pulled rubber and everything, damn it. I don't know if I'm able to utilize this. It pulled rubber out. We twist it up a little further. Nope, it's just not going to stay. All right, let's switch out lures. No, it feels like something bit this. Something must have gone for it. It's frayed my line a little bit. Ouch. Well, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a topwater still. Protect me from that hook. Yep. I think I'm going to go move to my topwater white one, and we'll see how that works. It's a smaller profile. It seems like today they might be eating smaller profile. Let's go to smaller profile. See, a little smaller. Maybe it'll stand out a little more. We'll stick you right where it was. Pull you out. And we'll put you back in here. Oh, dude. Oh, I don't want that style. No loop knot. No loop knot. I forgot to take that damn thing off still. I gotta take that off of there. I need to remove that split ring. I hate that split ring. It's really friggin' humid today, guys. Nice and tight. Yep. Put this little piece away in my pocket. There we go. And now we're ready to roll. The only problem is now I'm not gonna be able to get up underneath this stuff as well. Well, the bait is up there and it's about the same size as this, so now we got a good chance. All right, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. This is where we caught that keeper yesterday, guys, right in here. Right on that dock. The time for me this morning, sir? Or ma'am? What's your name? Julian? Sir? is 8 o'clock, buddy. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here. Pretty early. Where you at, Julian? 2 hours ahead of me. And I'm on the east coast of Florida, the US. It's 10:04 p.m. Let's see, where would that possibly be? Definitely far on the other side. What country? Australia, that's what I was hoping for. Sweet, Canberra. That'd be one of the, that's a bucket list for me that I want to go visit, guys. I want to visit Australia badly. I think that would be a lot of fun. I would love to catch a kingy. I believe you guys call them kings over there. There really is nothing up here today. Jackson, Terry, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. The water's actually pretty nice and it's chilled down here. It's kind of a little cooler. I mean, our cooler is probably most people's hot, but our cooler today is, I guess, I don't know, feels probably closer to like 75-ish. Temperature definitely feels 75 or over. Water-wise, there's another one of these little stingrays. Oh, good, good, good. I thought I was gonna get stuck in that. Oh my, 40, huh? Oh God, that's cold. That's like our bad days on our winter. I think the coldest I've been in Florida is like 30 degrees. For some reason though, it's really rough 30 degrees here. And it doesn't feel the same as like a 30 degrees in up north, like New Jersey or anything like that. It just doesn't feel the same. Down here, it like cuts right through because I think it's really wet. But it cuts right through you. 80 here in Texas, sweet. Yeah, I'm sure it would be close to like 80 degrees here if this this storm wasn't moving in. Not seeing a lot of action up close today, huh? Was not the case yesterday or 2 days ago. Changes this river every day. I got a question because my wife and I were just talking about that last night. How many states actually have saltwater rivers in them? I can only think of Florida being this intercoastal, being the only one that I know of that's actually an actual river. Runs along the whole side of the state majority, and it's all saltwater. It's no fresh unless you get way up in there. You got to go inland. So does anybody else have like saltwater rivers near them? I have a feeling like Texas would. I just felt like Texas would have something, maybe. And maybe Georgia. I don't know. Maybe the Carolinas. I don't know. Majority of people that come on the page think I'm sitting in freshwater, but I'm actually in salt. Yeah, I would figure Texas, probably Louisiana would have some. You know, I would think some of those types of stuff would have at least a river or two that would have it, you know. Any intercoastal that we have in Florida is going to be salt. And you take those intercoastals up far enough, deeper into inland, and they become freshwater, especially on the West Coast, because the West Coast got a lot of springs out there, guys. You could just be cruising along in your kayak, and then all of a sudden go over top of like 80-foot, crystal clear, 55 degrees freezing water, and you'll look over top of it, it'll be a spring. You could even see where the spring meets up with the dirty water from the Gulf, if it's dirty, and it'll actually have that line. You can actually see crystal clear fresh water on one side, a little bit dirtier because of the fresh water on the other side, and then it clears up when it goes away from the fresh water. It's kind of neat. Okay. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in the Navy when I was out in California. I didn't do much fishing, in fact. I could kick myself for that now that I see what kind of fishery they have. But I was busy running around getting drunk and doing dumb things. Maybe Oregon and Washington. Maybe up by the Sound. Maybe up by the Sound. Because I lived off the Columbia, and only the very beginning of it got brackish. The Columbia was a pretty much all full freshwater river. San Diego. Neither. Actually, I was, so my boat was the USS Coronado, now no longer active. It has, I believe, either been turned into a museum or been sunk. In California and San Diego, they do that a lot. They take your boats out, they sink them and turn them into places for people to dive and fish. So my boat is no longer around, but I was in the USS Coronado, and actually I was stationed in San Diego, Point Loma. I was on a submarine base, guys. I ate really well, and but the reason is because the boat that I was in was kind of like a top secret boat, had a lot of top secret stuff on it. You had to have a secret clearance to be on it. It was like a no talk type boat. You know, you don't talk about what this boat does. So the boat I was on was a flagship, guys. We had doors on it that had iris scans, thumbprints, and pictures, and all 3 had to be done just to get behind it. And I had at one time I was checking fuels. My tanks ended up being inside of that closed-in area, so I ended up having to get my iris scan, my fingerprint, a full background check for my secret clearance. It was crazy. I had teachers calling my parents from probably 3rd and 5th grade, man. Dude, they don't mess around when it comes down to that secret clearance. And so anyway, I ended up getting a top secret clearance because I had to go behind the door. I just never went behind if there's people behind it. And it was just to check fuels, guys. It was nothing serious. If you on paper, it looks like I'm some kind of like secret agent, top secret clearance and this and that. In reality, it was just so I can go behind one door and check one fuel level. That's correct. That's 100%. That's exactly what I did. That's correct. Yep. You must have been in that area, huh? Yes, the Coronado is it wasn't stationed on North Island. I saw North Island. North Island is exactly what I looked at, and my base was at the end of the runway, so I heard all the jets and the helicopters and everything else go over top of that. And then on top of that, my job was aviation bosun's mate fuels. So I fueled helicopters and jets. So I don't even hear anything anymore because of how wonderful they are, loud. But yeah, that was where my base was. It was one of the best bases out there, guys. It was a small base. It was only submariners on there, submariners, I don't know. They get mad one way or the other. So we ate really well. I mean, we ate really well, guys. Okay. Yep, the monument. I got a crazy story about that monument. So the monument sits on top of the top of my base, and it allows everybody in there. But from that point, it's a really good vantage point on our base. And during the 9/11 time, we arrested four. Well, I never knew what they were. I just knew there was 4 men that were arrested. You could watch them at the top of that Cabrillo monument with giant binoculars looking down on our base. All 4 of them were arrested, and I never heard or seen them. I don't know what happened afterwards, but they arrested every one of them, though. I used to run up this set of stairs that used to run right to the monument, and there was a fence on my side, obviously, because I was in the Navy base. But I used to run those stairs that were right there in front of that monument, way before I was fat. Long before I was fat, guys. La Jolla Canyon. I stayed out in La Jolla for a short period too. La Jolla is very rich. Very, very rich. And you can tell who's the richest by how high they are on the hill. If they're up the top, they got the big money. If they're down on that hill, they still got money, guys. They got lots of it. La Jolla is a very expensive town in San Diego, and it's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. So now the sun wants to come out. I don't have anything that's going to get in the way. I may end up switching up bait tactics. That's correct. Yeah, you get over to that La Jolla rock, you start seeing all those houses. The higher up that those rocks go, the higher up that freaking thing goes, the bigger the money is. I think that was a jump. We're gonna go back there just in case. So what I'm doing right now, guys, is I see stuff on top. I'm just trying to mimic them moving around, kind of looking like something that might be hurt, that might have gotten hit earlier. And sometimes they'll come back to finish them off. So if you see you're fishing like this, you're doing top water and you're in salt water, at least. I don't know if it works necessarily for bass, but you see a pop on top water, throw your top water over top of that, because he's going to come back. He's going to do a circle. At least a snook will do a circle, come back and look to see if he actually stunned anything in the process. He'll just eat them too. Oh, okay, that makes way more sense, Terry. Yeah, San Diego's something else, man. That place is so rich. Hey guys, it's so expensive to live there, and I was in the Navy, so I didn't have all that kind of money type shit. It was a tough time to live out there. I partied every weekend, but by the time the weekend was over, I was broke again. Oh good, there's a lot of clouds to cover him up. What part of Texas are you in, Terry? I want to go check out Corpus Christi. And I want to see the music scene in Austin. As far as what I've seen of Austin, it kind of looks like Austin went to like a hell in a handbasket with all the freaking homeless. Is that true? I just heard him. Where is he? I just heard a dolphin come out and do his little blowhole. Where is he? Oh, okay. Friendswood, huh? Nice. I understand you guys have a very good population of reds. Very strong population of redfish. Is that true? Yeah, right down that sucker. Baits everywhere, just nothing else. I haven't even spooked anything. That's weird. I usually spook at least 4 fish a day. I ain't seen nothing yet, guys. Getting this little cloud right here. Quick look around. Yeah, the water's definitely clearer than I thought. I pulled that 29 out in between these prongs down here, guys. Oh, okay. So you live by that NASA launch facility. I was going to go work out there before all this crazy stuff happened, and my wife and I talked about it, and we kind of didn't know if we wanted to live in a desert. But at Van Horn, I was offered a pretty good job to go out to Van Horn to work as an electrician on the Blue Origin project. I was an electrician out on this Blue Origin project here at the NASA area here, which is the Air Force. Well, I guess it's not Air Force no more. I guess it's the Space Force base. Their launch facility is really close to me, guys. Like, maybe, well, with traffic and everything, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And then probably to get on base and everything else is over an hour. You know anything about trying to get on a base? It's horrible. It's the worst. I'm not sure where these guys are today. Hook over top of it again? Yep, that's what happened. Annie, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. How is it down south? So you're way up north. Yeah, that Van Horn spot, that looked like a lot of desert. All I kept seeing out there for property was like, I could buy like 120 acres out there with no problem. But it's desert and there's nothing green out there. That would have been a shocker to me. I've lived pretty much coastline my entire life. In New Jersey, you can live on the west side and still be coastline. It's only like 45-minute drive. Not looking like a good day. Oh well. Alrighty, let's go see if they're up underneath on there. Nope, definitely not. You know me, Dorothy. I'll be out here until I either catch one or I just decide to call it quits after 4 or so hours. I don't just give up. This is so peaceful. This is kind of like, I don't do well talking to, to professionals about all the crap that goes on. This is my way of really just peace, This is my tranquility and peace in life. Ain't nobody home today, guys. It's a dead dock. The word must have got out. They caught the 29-incher, guys. Don't go back there for a while. At least that's how it feels. When I'm in my full breakout, Terry, we're not far apart. I'm definitely cranky, and I am not an easy person to deal with. I am whiny and crabby, and I just am not a very nice person to be around. It's really hard to stay positive when you feel like your insides are on fire, your exterior's actually got flames on them, and then on top of that, you're full of hives that just absolutely will not stop. It's just horrible. I like that. That made me laugh. Yeah, 100%, Dorothy. 100%. To be quite honest, it's weird because it's a little easier talking to you guys, and I don't know anybody in here, but it's a little easier just kind of getting it out there. I'm not face to face with you guys, I guess. It really does help me kind of get over some stuff, you know, like I'm still dealing with the loss of my son, and that's something, man. That's really tough to get over, or at least just try to deal with. So it kind of makes it really helpful that I get to talk to you guys, not that you know, we're face to face or anything. So it does help me. So thanks, guys. Hey, welcome in, Landon. Welcome in, buddy. Well, this is called a chat. You're right, Terry. You are correct. So, Terry, what do you think? That logo will work or what? You think a fat guy on a stripper pole with a nice logo or what? Oh, that bird freaked them all out. The craziest thing, that bird will freak them all out. The whole place will go crazy, and that bird will be way out there. If they could see it, they just all freak out. Kind of let you know where they are at least, though. Well, since it's only 8 o'clock, we're still pushing along. I think I might push into the point a little bit today, guys. What do you think? Take you to the point for a few docks? I'll drink some of this water here. I'm getting cotton mouth. Yeah, with the bear bass, right? I think it'll be a great logo. Just put at the top of it, fishing ain't cheap, hooking's easy. It looks like KK. Is that KK? If it is, welcome in, KK. I'll look real fast. I'm pretty sure that's yours. I remember yours being a very long title. Yeah, welcome in, KK. Quit looking at my bass. Yeah, that would work. I like it. Quit looking at my bass. That's great. See, I told you guys, look, that fish, that's not even anywhere near them. They're all freaking out. They can see the shadow. why are they jumping now? Airplane maybe? You're not acting right. Why are you underwater? Are you hooked again? No. Did that crack you by hitting a pole? That's really funny, Terry. The logo alone would people would like, I gotta see what's going on in this weird channel. A bearded fat guy with a hat on, swinging around on a fishing pole that looks like a stripper pole. That's a good logo. Well, it sure got shallow over here. That made me laugh so hard I got tears in my eyes. That was funny. Boom, kick him in the nuts. That's hilarious. Okay, looking at my bass. Hey, puppy. That's great. Boom, kick him in the nuts. Oh, that makes me laugh. The boom, that's what got me. The boom, kick him in the nuts. Oh, that's great. You're crazy, man. I like it. I wonder if the pressure's off today. I would think with it dropping, it would actually come on, but maybe not. Look at how many freaking stingrays there are, guys. They're just chilling there. Let's go check the end. We've learned our lesson before we get out there, though, to throw before us. There is a ton of bait, guys. A ton of it. I'm seeing pods everywhere. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I would think that would bring them in here, but I haven't seen anything trying to eat them yet. So maybe it's just a really crappy day for pressure and everything else. I'm not positive. It does. You know, that's the way I feel too. I feel the same way, Terry. I feel like if I see a ton of bait, it could be a rough bite. It'd be a rough bite. It feels like they could definitely tell the difference between what you're pushing and what they're looking at, you know? At least that's the way I think about it. So I'm glad that somebody else had the same kind of outlook. And I started wondering if it would be better if I go underwater because there's so much on top of the water. Subsurfacing it. Not sure yet. What was that? Weird. I'm surprised I haven't spooked anything. I guess Skeeter's having his meetup today. It's probably pretty cool. Anybody looked at that yet? I started to look a little bit at it this morning. I didn't get too far into it, and I was going outside to go fishing. But I think Skeeter's meetup's this weekend. And there's a friggin' monster in here, guys. And they're right there in front of me. They don't see me yet. Didn't even look, guys. There's two big ones though in here, so let's just try to go around them this way. Move real slow because there's two monsters. Let me get out here. Try and move as slow as possible so I don't disturb them. There's two big ones. I'm just trying to get a better angle at them. That's my first spotting, guys. That's my first two fish I've seen. Too much. They didn't even bite it. You may not be wanting to eat it all, guys. There's two big ones though in there. Terry, have a great day, man. That was really great. No, that's the wrong way. I guess it'll work. paying attention to it. He may have left. Dang, you got a hunt, Derry? Yeah, I don't even know if they're still in there now. They certainly didn't pay no mind to that, so let's go walk up on them, see if they're still there. Not seeing them. Maybe I spooked them. Yeah, it looks like I spooked them, guys. Well, I definitely did it. I spooked them out. They were sitting right here. Damn it. Alright, let's go under. This ain't working. Let's do something under. Let's do a subsurface. Let's do good old faithful. We'll go back to the old faithful. Old faithful. Oh, she's really tore up. That's not gonna work. We'll have to switch out the head on that. Alright, let's swap out the soft body plastic and we'll move forward. Not sure where those guys went. Let's get this tied on here first and then we'll go from there. See how this body is going to hold up. It might still work. 1, 2, 3. Right through. Well, let's hope it's looking for something underwater, because they certainly don't want anything on top. So we're going to give it a shot for the bottom. No telling, guys. But at least we saw some life. Definitely something I wanted to see, so let's see if we can't catch something. Well, nothing today, guys. Not on that dock. We're gonna keep on trying. let's go a little shallower. Maybe we're hanging out shallow. Oh, that's because I am in water, bud. Here, I'll show you. Look. I'm standing in it. Yeah, I'm all the way surrounded by water, guys. That's mainland, docks, barrier islands. What's your name? Janaid. And definitely standing in water. This is all bait around me. All that popping and all that, that's all fish. All this right here is all fish. It's all bait right now at the moment. That's awesome. Hey, Janaid, thank you very much. Janaid, thank you. That's very cool. Appreciated. You're just in time. I'm going to be in the Keys the 21st, 22nd, and 23 of this month. So only in a couple weeks, I'll be in Keys. So if you turn on your notification, you won't miss any of that. I plan on going live. I plan on doing long form and shorts. Whoop. That guy was on me. Dang it. That was a monster. He was on me, guys. He wanted this badly. I ran out of room before he got to it, but he wanted that badly. So this is what they want. That's the first sign of actual snook, guys. And that was probably bigger than the one I caught 2 days ago. Okay, keep it low, keep it dark. That's what they want. All right, I can deal with that. Cape Town, Africa. Whoa. Home of Elon. And Elon from South Africa. Maybe my luck will turn out down here. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it don't turn into a rainy luck. Definitely has that opportunity to do that too. Hey Mary, how are you? Oh, a lot going on down there, guys. What's happening out there? A lot happening out there. Everything was seeming to run from it. patches on those. Club riders. No, Mary, no catches just yet. I had a follow, and I just seen my first 2 snook before that follow. It's been pretty dead today. But I did get a follow, so that's a plus. He followed me in, so he really wanted it. Just didn't get it in time before it got back to my pole. But we'll get one, I think, sooner or later. We're getting ready to come into like where docks are heavily, so that's kind of the fishing I really like doing. I seem to catch a lot more on docks than I do out in the opens. I kind of stink on the flats, guys. Yeah, I'm starting to see some stuff. It's been a real slow morning, really slow. It's actually been quite a few slow mornings, actually. I caught a keeper 2 days ago. I didn't fish at all yesterday. I kind of took the day off to recover for the old skin, and then I came out today. But last few lives have been kind of slow on catches, guys. A lot of slow on catches. It took me almost to the end of the day to get my catch. Here's all the bait. Whoa, what was that? Something ripped through here. Oh, am I walking with the bait? Is that what's going on? Yeah, that's what's happening. What makes Florida so great is you can ride one of those almost 300 days a year. I'd say 365 days a year, but nobody likes to ride in the winter and when it's wet. Maybe in a little, when I finally get down here and I finish up, guys, maybe I can convince my wife to come get me again. That does save some time. I'm not too far away from my house. By the time I'm done, I'm like 2 miles away from my house, maybe 2.5. What is going on with this damn thing? You're about to go back, buddy. That's what something just whacked it, or I ran into something. On every bit of my fishing gear now, I always buy, if I get it from Bass Pro or Dick's or something like that, I always buy the warranty. Dick's has like a no questions asked type warranty, and so does Bass Pro. So when you destroy one of your stuff, like this reel is starting to make weird noises, instead of me taking it all apart and trying to replace some parts on it, I'm just gonna bring it back and buy another one, and then within 2 years, if it starts acting crazy, I bring it back. They want too much money for this gear anymore for you to not put money into being able to replace it. That's my personal perspective, guys. Good Lord, there's so much friggin' bait out there. Yeah, they really do. They really do. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Randy. It definitely is fishing. Hey, Cindy, welcome in. It's not as pretty and blue and bright today, so this is our overcast gray days. So you can see if Florida does get them. We get them. In fact, I mean, personally, I like them. I look forward to these days every time they come. Simple fact that I'm not dying in the sun. Yeah, I guess that's gonna hold up. That body is tore almost in half, guys. Giant split right down the center from 2 days ago when I caught that keeper. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be my last keeper until fall, guys. I won't be keeping any more. If I catch another one, I'll just be releasing everything. I do have fish still left over. I also don't want to overfish and keep too many snook because this is kind of like my favorite thing to catch. So I try to let go a lot of them, guys. In fact, the last one I kept, I left it up to the to everybody on live, and the majority was keep it, so I kept her. But that's going to be the last one until fall. In the mullet run, guys, this is amazing here. In the mullet run, you think this is a lot of bait? This is nothing. A mullet run will be from me to halfway out to the middle of this thing, probably 5.5, 6 miles down, nothing but bait, solid. Everything is in here eating. Oh yeah, I don't want to step on that. That's that boat that's upside down. Yeah, that's the boat that's upside down, guys. It's a metal boat that's been flipped upside down and sunk all the way. It has giant holes in there. You don't want to step on that. You'll go through it and then it'll be all tetanus time. I think it's still beautiful, Cindy. It's not as pretty as it is when I have the sun up and, you know, no clouds, but I actually like this. I like the overcast. I like that. It looks good. To me, it does. I'm sure people don't come here for that, though. I've only seen little guys hang out on this dock because it's pretty shallow, guys. But, oh, it must have been one of the little guys. Wait a minute. Let me check to see if I have a tail. I do, so it must. Oh, I grabbed. Never mind. It was just weeds. The water's definitely dirtying up, guys. And this does help me. I know it sounds crazy to say it, but the water is like stained and dirty. My lure stands out better in that, and it doesn't look fake. It just gives me a chance to actually catch them a little better when it's like that. Check a little deeper. Maybe these guys are following these. I don't know if you guys can make it out, but if you look real hard in between, you'll see little tiny chops, like little tiny ones in between. That's actually bait moving. They like to get in a file line. For some reason, they get into a straight line and they follow the leader. Sometimes they'll even follow your lure. You'll just be wriggling it in, and all of a sudden you'll look down, you'll have an entire group of mullet just following you all the way up. Well, I mean, I pushed pretty far in. I might as well just keep pushing far in. Oh, yeah, out in front of that guy. Okay. Slow. I'm just spot fishing right now. Like, is he in there? Is he in there? Is he all the way in there? He's all the way in there. Son of a bitch, he's in it, in it. How can I get his attention? How can I get his attention? He's in there, guys. And I can't get nothing in there. Maybe in front of him? Maybe he'll see it? Maybe come for it? Is he still in there? Or did he just slip out? He slipped out. He slipped out. Son of a gun. That wasn't a big fish, but it was definitely bigger than what I've been catching right now, which is nothing. Alright guys, I'll show you where he was hanging out. Why I was struggling to get him. He was in here. Post, post, post. Right there. But because I don't think he's alone, I'm going to try over here. That fish was a jerk. It made it impossible for me to get to him. Told you they ain't stupid. Okay, Mary. Start fishing up here, this way. Top of that. So the deeper it is, the dirtier it is. The shallower it is, it's still really clear. So crazy. I'm walking on like a fine line, guys. To my right, super clear. To my left, kind of dirty. I see the egrets are out full force today. That looks like my boy Blue. That is my boy Blue. So that's the bird that hangs out with me, guys. The little blue guy that flew in at the end. I call him my boy Blue. And I thought it was like a fluke that he actually followed me around, but I don't think it is. He's even found my yard, guys. I've now found him in my backyard. If it's not him, it's the one that looks just like him. But I've been feeding him from my cast nets for a long time now. I would say probably years. I would say for the last 3 years I've been feeding that particular one. The reason I know it's him is he has a bald throat. The front of his throat is missing all the fur, and feathers. All his feathers, and then his back of his head's all crazy, like he gets into fights all the time. His feathers are all mangled up. And I thought it was just a fluke that he kind of was in the area, but no, every time I'm out here, he follows me. He'll go along the side. When he sees bigger birds like these guys, he goes past them. He's probably waiting for me a little further up in here. It's crazy. I thought it was joke for a minute, but it turned out to be a little more to the joke. So he definitely follows me around. It's kind of cool. A lot of darkness. What are they over top of? What are they hanging on? Is that a giant log? Yep, that's that pipe. I always wonder what's in the middle of that. I always wonder what's in the center of that thing. I feel like there's a big fish just chilling in it. I'll never know. I'll never stick my hand down in there. Starting to get some wind now. If I want to get down there, I better start moving it. too hard. Someone got their whole cast net stuck in this poor guy's thing, and you know dang well it ain't him. He has no way to get to it. Unless someone's literally walking this top. I bet any amount of money there's somebody who's ballsy enough to get up there, walk this line all the way across. I'd put money on it. It's not me, I promise. I see a lot of kids that come down here and jump on these docks like they own them and they don't care. They'll walk these things. I've seen them put planks across them and walk them. I see them bending them in the center. I'm like, good Lord. I hope they can swim. But I'm almost positive somebody's walking that. You can see somebody set that up so they can get up there. That's nuts. That's just crazy. The worst part about it is it's not so much that you're up that high. But look, guys, look how you're falling in. I'm only below my knee. So if you fall from up there to here, you're looking at broken bones if you're hit wrong. No thanks. I'm good. Oh, man, I hit something solid in there. God dang, what was that? It left, whatever it was. It must have been a good-sized fish. They don't always eat. We're definitely pushing through this real quick. I'm gonna fish the shallows and not the deeper through this section till we get down there to that. Down there, guys. I want that. That's what I'm trying to get to. It probably looks really far for you guys, but it's probably less than a half a mile. I bumped a mullet, he freaked out and jumped completely out of the water. Let's see what you guys are saying. Alrighty. Struggling to catch something today, guys. Rough day for fishing. There's the boat. If I had a boat like that, I'd be in the water every day on that instead of walking. Although, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like walking sometimes, so probably would still do it. Where did my boy Blue go? Oh, I just had one, guys. He didn't grab it all though. Light grab, very light. Let's see, what did he miss? How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Sometimes catfish will grab it. Slowly grab it and then kind of like hold it in their mouth and pull it right out of it. That's okay, I don't want catfish anyway. I catch enough of those things. Freshwater guys like them. I don't. I can't stand them. They drive me nuts. But on the bad day, you'd invite one of those to bite no matter what, you know? Hey, babe. What'd you say? Yeah, I'll probably ask you when I need one, baby. I'll probably ask for a ride back so I don't have to walk all this again. I'll just have you pick me up at the same spot I had you pick me up last time, baby. I feel like I picked something up. What did I pick up? Green wig. Sandbar. This is the only kind of bar I visit now. That bait's cruising, man. That thing passed me up like I was chasing it. As you can hear, I'm pushing a lot faster than I was, guys. I want to get down there before it starts raining on me. If I can catch it before it rains, I may end up catching fish because of that. Right before the rain, they like to eat and then shut off immediately as soon as the rain hits the water. Ew, I went right into something. What did I fucking do? Oh, well, that's weird. That was a new one today. That's different. Okay, let me look to see what my battery's at. 37 right now. My battery's at 37. It'll probably give me another hour, hour and a half. So let me push real heavy through here. What time is it? 9:20. So probably by 11, babe, I probably would be fine with being picked up. I want to get in here and do at least an hour in here. Alright, just don't sting me, dude. I'm shuffling as fast as my feet will push. There's a lot of stingrays in here, so I can't do the pick up and put down type walking. If that's the case, then I'll end up getting stung. Catch the barb in the leg. The barb itself is not poisonous, it's the most problem. So what happens is when it hits you, it slides back the skin that's actually over the barb. There's like a black, thin, mucus type skin that's over top of it. So what it does is it digs in. The barbs have just that, barbs, like a fishing hook. And so when it stabs you in the leg, it goes to pull out, it leaves behind all the skin. The skin becomes infectious, and then you become not able to walk, and some really bad stuff happens with it. So that is why it is a horrible idea to walk in here like you're walking on a regular road. So you're shuffling and you're looking the whole time. Scaring a lot of bait. Yeah, it definitely is. It's horrible to walk in this hard. It's really good if you're looking for the exercise, though. I promise you it'll give it to you. One of the other reasons why I really don't want to walk all the way back home. Get up and shallower. I think the shallower might be easier to push hard and fast. Scared a little mangrove out. Cute little guy. Alright, yeah, it's a little easier, not much. Oh, that's a big one. No, it wasn't what I thought it was. I'm wondering what I'm standing on. The ground's bouncing. Kind of like there's a hollow core underneath of it. Maybe it might be sitting on top of mud. Yeah, I'm moving that deeper. This is gross. That's gross. Here we are, much better. What we got here today? What is that, a rock? Is that one of those? Sure. Yeah. You'd have to have some pretty tall rubber boots. You'd be sitting inside of water in them. Look at that cool duck, guys. I don't know what kind of duck that is. He's really pretty. He's got a black head, like a white center, and a brown tail. He's pretty cool looking. He looks like he's got a blue bill. Oh, it is a blue bill. He's pretty. Wow. A buddy of mine used to hunt these guys. I don't hunt ducks, but he used to hunt them here, and he says they taste fantastic, but it's such a pretty bird. When they come in the winter, guys, they come in like massive amounts of them. So there could be hundreds, if not thousands of them all in one little shot. That's when everybody hunts them. They're really pretty. I didn't realize how pretty they were. Yeah, that rain is pushing in, guaranteed. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a full hour out of it. We're back in that muddy stuff. Alright, I'm gonna boogie out of the water, get up here, and shoot down the road a little better. At least. Might be faster for me. Bear with me, guys. I'll get there. I'm gonna try to boogie through all this. Haven't really seen anything up in here anyway, so not really stressful. Never looked through that before. Curiosity got the best of me. Ooh, that was not solid. Quad guard, whatever that is. Oh, here we go. All right, I got my fat butt out of the water. All right, give me a second. Now let me boogie down here. Hey guys, you guys looking at the water so you don't see any signs and whatnot. Know where I am. Sorry. If you recognize these blades of grass, then you know where I am. Oh, we're getting much closer, guys. I definitely will not be getting to the end of this. I expect the people down here already. They're not. Trash can in a tree and still trash all over the ground. Gross. Oh, what did he move? Oh, where did this guy moved out? I guess he moved. Well, such a beautiful beach and trash everywhere, guys. That's what happens when you allow people to park and go in. It looks like most of the homeless guys that stay here actually. Dang, guys, I am so sorry. I didn't realize I lost you. I lost the stream, man. I apologize, guys. But we're back. We're in the water. I am sorry I lost you. Well, if you come back, I appreciate it. If not, I get it. This is where I'm fishing. I'm guessing my love of my life is in here still. Oh, it's just you. All right, Dorothy. I thought my wife was to be the one that was going to be hanging in there. I didn't realize I lost the interruption, so I got interrupted. I'm guessing I lost signal or something. But I made it. I jumped out of the water and boogied on the street for a minute and then lost signal somehow, and we're back. We're back in my favorite spot to be. This is such a cool spot, guys. I love this spot. We made it, guys, and in pretty good time. How much battery still I got left? 31? Not bad. All right, baby. Good deal. Thanks for everybody sticking it out with me. Sorry about that. I had to boogie down here before this rain gets here. You can see that giant rain cloud isn't playing at all. So hopefully we'll pull something out of here within the next hour. If not, I'll be back. I'll be back to it. It is one of my favorite spots to fish. I'll tell you what, These guys are some really active people over here. I see a lot of exercise going on down here. All different ages too. So they got younger crowd out here. They've got even an older crowd out here, and they all exercise. Seems like it, at least. I had a feeling that's what you were going to do, my love. Once I left out that door, you were going to clean. There he is. He did meet me down here. My boy Blue. Oh my God, that grass is really getting it, dude. Oh, that is spreading like wildfire. I love it. Babe, look at the patch if you could see. Look at the patch of grass they have down here. It is insane. It's so big. It's sad that that's a big patch, guys. Slaying dust mites, yeah, I figured. Well, I appreciate it, babe. So does my skin. Superly. Oh, that's definitely gonna rain. That rain is coming in. I'm gonna try to get as much time as I possibly can in here, guys, but if it ends up ending soon, and it's just because of this rain, it's gonna move in on me. It's really close. It's not raining at the moment, but it sure is hella heavy. Let's see, maybe we'll see some reds hanging out in these holes again. I'll catch a red today. That'd be great. Yeah, Dorothy, I have the best wife. I really do. Best for me, at least, I should say. I don't want to downplay anybody else, but for me, she is absolutely the best. Look at the size of that stinking crab. Another one, guys. Look at that bad boy right there. Look how big he is. Let's knock on his shell. He looked up. He looked up. Oh, that was really funny. All right, I'll leave you go, dude. He looked up when I knocked on his shell. He turned his head to look up. That was funny. That was actually really funny. No, I didn't bother him. He stayed there. Knock, knock. He looks up. That was a big fish that was in there, guys. He was in there. I just skipped over top and scared the crap out of him. Oh, I am not doing this all day, am I? Am I gonna just scare the crap out of him all day? So far, that seems to be the play. He was in there. There was a good one at the end of that dock. He was just skipped over top of me. He just freaked out. Dang it, that's actually not that deep, which means I can stay probably in that knee-deep area. Oh well, can't catch them all, I guess. Hello to you from, I don't know what kind of kanji that is. I'm sorry, buddy, I can't read your name, but thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, and welcome in. I'd have shocked everybody in there if I knew that guy's name. Something got scared out there. Is that what it's gonna happen? Is I gonna have to stay deep with these boys this morning? It might be that way, guys. It's okay. I caught them in the deep before. Yeah, I scared the crap out of him. It's funny how fishing is. It goes from like nothing, 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 and then all of a sudden, whoop, bam, big something, big something, you know? This is kind of the home of the giants in this area, for me at least. Yeah, the water's really dirty. I can't even see my lure. Come on, big boy, I know you're in here. I know you're in here. That I'm positive of. The one I scared underneath there was not small, guys. That was a large fish. So says the explosion when he ran out. You ain't kidding, Dorothy. You are not kidding. Unfortunately, that is definitely fishing. Some days are amazing, keeps you coming back for more, and some days stink. Make you would want to go home. Yeah, at least I'm still outside, man. I'm not home just hanging out, you know? I'm glad he has those lights, underwater lights signs up, so I don't catch any of them. He's deep out there. I can't get to him, so I'd be leaving my lures and messing up his lines. I wouldn't like that. That would not be okay. The wind is picking up, guys. Ah, cool. He's even got little lights all the way down on his dock. Look. See that light there? That's super cool. I was curious. My wife and I tossed her in a truck. I said, let's go over and take a look at something I want to look at. We go over here. This whole place is lit up, guys. This whole walk is all lit up. And then underneath there's all white light, bright as heck. It's actually really neat. Some beautiful docks down here. I'm on. Got a nice fish, guys. Looks like a nice red. Nope, snook. No, trout? Guys, this is a big trout, dude. That's a good sized trout, guys. Look at him. That is a nice trout, guys. Very, very nice trout. Well, he's going. I get my hands on him, I'll get to keep him. Hold on to him. Oh, don't tell me you swallowed that all the way down. Guys, this is a beautiful trout. Beautiful, beautiful trout. All right, I didn't skunk and I touched him. Oh my God, he's so big, guys. Come here, come on. My hands are wet. I know your mouth's full of teeth and you just swallowed the crap out of that. I got you. I got him. Yeah, I got him. All right, guys. I got one. No skunk today, guys. No skunk. What a beautiful. We're getting a measurement on him. He's not small. This is a very good fish, guys. Very proud of this fish. Oh, baby. I knew he was in here. Look how big he is. Golly, guys, look at that. I got big ass hands, guys. I'll probably kick up something here. That is a nice trout. Nice trout. I'm trying to get this on hook. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to hurry, guys. They don't do real well out of the water. I put him back in. That's a very nice trout. I want to get a measurement on him real fast. No skunk, no skunk. We chased the skunk away, guys. Now, let me give you a good look. Okay. You can go right there. That's fine. Wow, you really ate the crap out of that guy. All right, hang still, because you got some pretty sharp teeth. All right, let me get to my here. These are so good, guys. I love them. I know guys don't like them. They're soft meat fish. Personally, I like them. I think they're really good. Come on, out. There he is. He's out, guys. Let me give you a good look, and then I'll get him back in the water. All right, my reel's there. There he is. Guys, beautiful, big old fat black tail. Lots and lots of spots. He's a really nice size. And let's get a quick measurement on him and get him back. I carry a little guy here. Let me pull him up, put him on the ground here. He really is nice, guys. He's good, really good size. From tip to tail, 21 inches, guys. 21 inches. Later, dude. He's gone 21 inches. That was a very nice fish. 7 inches shy of my PB. They get much bigger, guys. That is a very, very good fish. I knew once I got down here, I'd end my skunk. I'm glad you guys are with me. You guys all see that? I hope so. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, 21 inches. That's a nice trout, man. I mean, 28 was the biggest I've ever caught, but 21, that's a really nice, solid trout. That's a solid fish. That is a solid fish. Let's see what it did to my line. Oh, wow. He didn't even tear it up. I can keep using that. Well, that's awesome. All right, let's get back at it. See if we can get another one. Maybe we can get a red in the snook, and then we'll have our slam. That's the hardest one to catch, guys. A snook and red, if they're hungry, they eat. Those trout, man, they're really finicky. But he was out there on the lights, hanging out that end. We're just gonna keep on pushing, guys. I ain't got a lot of time left. These rain clouds are right on me. So we'll see. It's looking like it's staying on the beach side, so maybe it'll stay that way. Oh, what did I scare right there? That looked big. Probably mullet, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. There you go. Got her. Now we're back at it. All right, now we're back at it. That's all right, babe. I caught a 21 inch. Thanks, Zach. I appreciate that, man. It's quite nice of you. Yeah, I let him go. I wasn't keeping him. Yeah, I didn't keep him. 21 inches. That's a really big trout, guys. That's a solid trout. Anybody would have been happy to have him on the end of their line. They fight real hard. They fight real hard for a short period of time, then they give up. They just immediately give up. But they fight real hard in the beginning. Not like a snook. A snook will fight you right to the end, and a red will fight you right to the end. Let's see if she's gonna yell at me if she sees me. Up on top of this, guys, there's a osprey that lives like probably whereabouts my finger's pointing, but on top, obviously. And she's not very friendly. In this area between this one and the other one, I've almost seen the bottom of their feet. That's how close they've gotten to my head. So I just don't play with these guys too much. She's not seeing me, so she's not freaking out. Oh, maybe she hears me though. Damn it, I didn't want to do that either. Oh, good job, Hat. That's a pretty cool one. That's different. Let's see if we can get that off of there. All right, let's keep pushing. Is that what I think that is? No way. Is that 3 snook? Just saying, side by side, they are. They don't see me. No way. No way. If this is the way it is, guys, this is about to be a crazy hookup. Is that what it is? I can't tell. All right, I'm gonna spook them if they're there. No, it's not what I thought it was. Whew. I thought that was 3 big giant snook just hanging out tail to tail. Whatever it was, it looks like 2 or 3 fish. Yeah, they're kind of my favorite too. Yeah, I liked it, man. That was a definite good one. I'm glad you were here to witness it too, Zach. Lots of big bait in front of me, guys. I saw my boy Blue down here. He followed me down here again, babe. He flew up behind me, got my attention, and then flew ahead of me. I love that bird. Not this osprey. He's not very friendly. Now that she can see me, you can hear her yelling at me. She's doing it pretty calmly, though. Yeah, see her? She's just staring at me. She'll yell until she gets tired of dealing with me. Esti Bugazi. I'm sure I butchered that. I'm trying not to. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. We have caught 1 fish. The fish count for today so far is a 21-inch speckled sea trout. This is the guy that usually meets me out here. He ends up fishing in the morning, usually when I'm down here real early. He's the one that gives me all the tips about his dock. It's just very nice. Most people don't do that. So he states he gets most of his hits up in here. So let's try it. But the monsters hang out on the end of his dock. And I do know that they are monsters. They are all over 30 inches, 100% guaranteed. Everyone I've seen on the end of this dock will make you gasp. You're like, oh, please bite. And I have yet to get one to budge. I can't get them to come off of that lockjaw of theirs. Sometimes they don't want to bite and they just won't. Don't matter if that bait looks good. Something about it looked weird to it. It'll abandon it. Lots of bait in here, guys. Lots of it. Oh, that was a tarpon roll. Today he's got tarpon on the end of his dock. What are you jumping from? I see the tarpon rolling. They're really out there though. Now we'll try between. What the heck just happened there? What did you stop on? There's no way that thing hit so hard that I have to recast all that out. Give me a second, guys. Weird. Loosen it up. There we go. We'll go behind us for a second. Sometimes I have to cast this thing all the way out after I catch a fish. Sometimes it'll lock that friggin', it'll lock the braid together real tight and it don't come out. And it'll slow down my cast. So I'll cast as hard and far as I can and then bring it back in without anything on it. And it'll be a perfect amount of tension on it. Unless I pick some of this crap up. Look at this. Ooh, I thought that's what you were. That's why I went around you. That was a really big stingray. Oh, you went crazy here. Let me go back. Flames, what is up? Zach, it's definitely salt water, bud. That definitely happened to me not too long ago. Welcome in, David. Welcome in. Yeah, so far, a 21-inch speckled trout. Saltwater, guys. We're all in saltwater here. Nope. I didn't want you to do that. Now that's really freaking deep, I think. No, you freaking son of a gun. Dang it. This is really deep over here. I don't know if I'm gonna get to this, guys. Dang, it's really deep. Let's see if we get close enough. Maybe I can get it to at least pop over it. I don't know. This is a quite deep little spot right here. I'm getting closer than I thought, though. Oh, man, it must be shallow right now. I never was able to get this deep on here. Come on, dude, go. Get out of here, jerk off. Yeah, I didn't think I was getting to that, guys. I normally don't get this shallow right here. I'm actually still under my waist. And normally I'm really, really high up. Oh, well, I got my lure back. That's all I cared about. Yes, I did. And we're going to keep on trying here before this rain gets in here because I think that's going to be coming real soon. All right, so we're still having a problem with this piece of shit. Okay, I know what it did. Sometimes it folds over the top of it when I close my bail. And then I have to go get the friggin' piece out because it'll leave a loop. Everything gets caught on it. There we go. Did I just put a friggin' wind knot on there now? What the hell, man? You son of a bitch. What a fucking turd. Fucking giant wire. Piece of shit. It just pissed me off, guys. Did I get it? I got it. Yes. Ah, man, that just pissed me off. But we're back to the game, so let's go. Damn it. Oh, we're climbing back out of the water. You're gonna piss me off today, dude. What do you keep fucking tugging on? What is happening with the tip of this damn thing? What am I catching on? Feels smooth. I'm not sure what's happening. It doesn't want to play right though. Sorry for the language, guys. That just pissed me off. Thank you very much, Zach. Have a great day. Have a great day. Once I get out of here, I'll take a shower and then I gotta find out what my wife wants to do today. That was a good catch. Get out of there. All right, where are we at on? Where are we at, guys, on this? 20%. I ain't gonna be able to do much more than this. I hit a couple more of these docks, guys, and I think that's gonna be my day due to the fact that my battery's only gonna get 20% left. At least I caught a fish. A rough day. Slow coming, that's for sure. He really shouldn't be going that fast. He might have been on the other side of that post. Wasn't sure. I think these people that own these docks hate people to fly by them faster, you know, more than they hate me being underneath of them. A lot of weeds out here today, guys. Lots of weeds. You can see them on the bottom. They kind of look like red, like tumbleweeds just laying on the bottom. They're big. Let me go up that high. Oh, these are the Eurasian collared doves. They must have a baby nest up in there. I felt one. Back up. There it is. I pulled it out good. You hear them hooting? I'm not sure if you noticed, but I don't think that owl's working. Yeah. I don't think the owl is working, guys. Gotta stay hydrated. Even in crappy ass situations like this, you still gotta stay hydrated, even when you don't think you need to out here. Is that a fish? Is that a looks like a fish to me. It definitely is a fish, guys. 100% is a fish. Let's see if it's a red, because they'll eat that. That definitely was a fish, though. I'm looking for his shadow again. He didn't go far. It looked like it might have been a red. Had a square tail. That fish go? Where did he go? He did leave here though. Let's keep going down. Maybe he went down another little bay. Is that him? I'm on. All right, I landed right on him, guys. He hit me right away. It's another trout, guys. It was definitely him, though. He ate me immediately. Look at that, guys. He's not hooked very well. Oh, yes, another decent one, too, guys. I told you he was in there. I saw him. That was what was in there. There's the square tail I saw. He was either a red or he's going to be a... Yep, here we go. Oh, that was another big fish. Oh, no, it was not. That's not what I want to step on. Let's slowly pull through here, guys. Another good one. Nice trout. Yeah. I threw it right in his mouth. As soon as it hit the water, he ate it. Oh, big snook up here, guys. That was a big fish in here. Oh, wow, he was big up in here. All right, maybe I'll start focusing on the shallow. This is where I caught him, too. That looks like a decent spot to put the hook. Put my rod right there. There you go. Good job, dude. Thank you. Guys, another decent one. Let's give a quick measurement on them. And then, oh, all right, chill out. Don't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself. Wait, stop. You're gonna hurt yourself. Don't do that. All right, I'll hold you for a second then. I don't want them to get hurt, guys. All right, stay still. Don't get hurt. All right, there's your inches. No, don't bite me. Stay your mouth closed. 17, guys. Another 17-inch trout, guys. One more last look at him before I beat him up. Damn it. He got hurt. He'll be all right. Damn it, I kind of beat him up. I feel bad. Good morning. All right, that's 2 for today. Let's see if we can get one more before my fucking phone dies on me. All right, that's 2, guys. This is where they were, I guess. Let's fix this lure. Look, guys, this thing is barely hanging on. Oh man, I think it's time to change him, but I mean, if they're still chewing on it, why? Seems too expensive just to throw away. Anyway, there it is, guys. That's the color, the head. Look at this, ready? You think they beat it up or what? I like it. I got other ones, but I'm just gonna keep using it. Might as well, if it's gonna keep catching fish. Be dumb not to, right? All right, what you guys say? Check back here. Yes, ma'am. Yep, another nice one. 17 inches. That's not bad. It's not a bad trout at all, guys. It's a nice trout, in fact. You know, I got to remember my way through this, but if I remember correctly, this is where a lot of snook like to hang out, in this rock back, in this shallow water. It's like just under my knee. That's what I kicked up when I came over here to let that guy off. I kicked off a monster. He was big as hell. He was really big. But now that I scared him, he probably won't eat anything thrown at him right now. Yeah, I feel like that rain's probably right around the corner. That's probably what brought on all these bites. What is that dark hole? Is that a big fish in front of it? No way, is it? Nope, he wasn't. This is the best part about this dark water. They don't see me, I see them. I see a little shadow. They don't see me at all. They can't see through this dark. So I see a shadow lining, and if you can see the tail, it kind of gives you a rough idea of what it's going to be. Square tails are going to be reds or going to be a trout. A tail that's separated in the center, completely in the center, is going to be a jack. A jack most likely, maybe even a snapper of some sort. And then with the looks like a sort of like the tail's separated, but they're still connected back here, that's going to be your snook. That was pretty cool. Tossed it right in his mouth, man. It hit the water and he ate it. Super dirty dark water. Super dirty dark water. Oh, there's a cool guy. Oh, I want to see him. Watch him. I can get him to pay attention. Ready? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There he is. Puffer. Check him out. He'll actually pay attention to this thing pretty heavily. He'll just chase it around. You can get him to come all the way up. He'll chase it all the way to you. He's pretty neat. They have really sharp spines all around them. It's really neat looking. Kind of looks like porcupine, but a blowfish or pufferfish. Really hard to tell what I'm about to walk onto though, guys. It's really dirty out here today. Lots of stuff in this water. Where are we at? What time left? 18. I'm gonna have to shut this down here in a minute, guys. I think this is gonna be my last little dock I'm gonna hit, and then I'm gonna roll out. So stay with me for a little bit longer, if you don't mind. Maybe we'll get something big over here. This is where the big boys hang out. Guys, this is where I kicked up all those 30+ inch snook, and there was like 30 of them in one little spot. I've never seen that many snook together aside from diving underwater. But this is that area where they hang out. And I believe there's even like decent sized little mangroves in here, to be quite honest. I caught one, I think, off of this post over here last couple of lives ago. Give me like, let me see what time is it right now. I've got, yeah, give me like 15 minutes, babe, and start heading this way, because I'm probably going to get out of the water here shortly, because I'm probably going to start losing the ability to use my phone here very, very shortly. Oh, I heard that. That was a top hit. My favorite sound. I wouldn't mind a nice snook to come up and smack me right now. That'd be a nice finish to the day. Wow, the mangroves aren't even home today. It's crazy. I expected them to be there. I'm still curious what breaks friggin' posts like that right in half. I guarantee you it might have been a wave, but it doesn't feel like it would have been. You're gonna do that to me. How did I know you were gonna do that to me? There's my lure. There she is. Man, that thing is destroyed, guys. I don't believe there's much life left of this friggin' lure. Go on, get. There you go. I got it deep. I see your face. Jason, I got me 2 trout today. One 21 inches, the next 17. Really good trout today, man. 21-inch trout, man. He was solid too, buddy. And I did it again, Jason. I threw this lure right in the mouth of another fish. The second fish, the 17 incher, I threw it right in his mouth. It hit the water and then immediately it was on. And this is the spot with the giants. If I catch one in here, there's no telling how this is going to end. Probably in heartbreak. So many pilings in here. It'd be a mess to try to land it. Yeah, you won't be seeing me. You'd have to get off. You'd have to go back in that one spot. You know what I'm talking about. Don't mention it. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm back there. Jason Day is a buddy of mine. He's the one that was out here fishing with me not that long ago on my live. Oh, there's one of those puffers. Check him out. It's a different puffer. This one, they look like leopards. They got the cool spots on them. Are you in here too? This is just about the end of my live though. No. That works, I guess. Not a good skip. Come on, don't skip like that every time I want it to. That's where the big boys hang out. And I'm talking monsters, guys. 30 plus, 40-inch fish in here, like monsters. And for some reason, they hang off on this point right here. I've seen them here almost every time I hit here, and I can never get them to eat. But they are big fish. That's stuff being folded. Damn, look how dirty that water is. So dark, guys. So friggin' dark. I bet those monsters are sitting in there again. They won't eat anything though. give a glance to see what's on the other side. And then I'm gonna start heading towards my wife. I don't know, maybe it's in here, who knows. Oh, I hit something in there. There was something down in there. I don't know if it was bait though. It could have been something broken or something, who knows. I'm going back down there though. No, my wife's coming to get me, Jason. Thank you, though. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate that. She's gonna come and get me. I don't live very far from here, guys. It's not like I'm asking my wife to come pick me up really far away from where we are. I'm within like 2 miles from my house, guys. I hear you, girl. Where are you? I do not need no claws in the side of my head. Jason, if you haven't passed me yet, I'm about to get out of here now. You can meet me at my house. Burn one or something. All right, this is my last dock right here, guys. I know I'm gonna split. Thank you. Have a great day. James Jackson, welcome in. Welcome in. Man, I would totally love that. That's a great idea there. James Jackson. It probably would be a chain changer. That would be freaking cool. I do have an underwater camera, except for I have to bring a whole bunch of other stuff because it's an older version. But I like the way you think. Phoenix Fireside, hello and welcome in. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. I did, however, catch 2 fish today. I got a 21-inch trout, and I got a 17-inch trout. That's all I've been able to catch today. The first one hit me without seeing him. The second one, I actually saw him, and then he kind of fluttered out of where I was and threw it out in front of him, and he ate it as soon as it hit the water. So the second one I saw. The first one was a total shocker. I was deep too, guys. I was pretty deep in that 21-inch hit. What I'm doing right now is just tossing to see what's hanging around these docks, because a lot of times they'll just lay on the floor and wait for something to pass, and then they'll just hit it then. I am getting ready to turn around here, guys. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Phoenix. I need to call my mom. Is that Sunday or is it Monday? Is it today? Oh, dang it, he had me. I had him. Oh, he's in there, guys. Probably another trout the way he hit. Oh, he hit the crap out of it too. I wonder if he ripped it. Oh well, this thing's pretty much done for anyway. Now, come on, just hit it. It's in there. It already hit it once. Should hit it a second time. Didn't get the hooks. Oh well. Okay, good. Well, you saved me then. You saved me, Phoenix. All right, I gotta head out, guys. I'll fish a little tiny bit on the way home, but I gotta get back to where she is. She's now waiting on me, so let me just push through here real fast, and hopefully I won't catch a stupid stingray. She's waiting on me. And Jason, if you haven't passed my house, man, if you haven't passed my place, why don't you just meet me at my house? We'll chill for a second. Wow, it's really deep up here, but shallowing out on the backside. Weird. Super weird. Tire. Huh, so the trout were in at dirty water today, guys. That's weird. Well, that's not gonna work. You think this has been used a lot? It's done for, guys. That's going to be the last day for that. Thank God I got some patch repair, so I'll be able to repair my stuff. I was actually repairing a couple lures this morning before I left the house. Oh, it's deep right here. Holy crap. Is that rain? I was coming off my line. Okay. Thought I overstayed my welcome. All right, Jason. Yeah, meet me at my house. Oh, yeah. Oh, big fish. Well, they're in here. They get up in these rocks, guys. It's really strange, but they do. They get up behind these rocks. It's not very deep, and they just sit back here. I don't know if they're hanging out or if they're actually waiting for something to come through, but I'm not very deep, and they hang out in here. In fact, you find some big ones in between these rocks. That's kind of why I came over here real fast. I'm making my way to you, babe. Jason and I were leaving this area. They were in this water, guys. You see how shallow that is? Look, it's the top of my ankle. It's not deep here, but you'll find big fish hanging out in this really, really shallow water. I didn't even make it to Mike's place, babe, so I'm gonna have to walk all the way back. Mike's a guy who owns a house out here that gives me permission to use his property to get out of the water. Later, dude. That's my boy. My boy Blue. All Alright. So I'm trying to move faster. This stuff is trying to let me. Oh, that was cool. It was a little tiny blue crab. I would love to catch a fish in this little shallow ass water right here. It'd be interesting. It definitely would be cool. Yeah, so if you beat me there, just hang out in the driveway, Jason. It won't take me long. Ooh, I bumped into something. Oh man, it's really dirty over here. All right. Let me put this up so I can actually make some time here. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna end it here. I thank everybody for coming in. I hope you guys were all here for my fish catches. If not, come back next time. I'll try to put some new ones on. If so, thanks for coming. Ow, that just ripped me open. Damn it. Oyster shells. Oh, got my ankle, ripped me open. Oh well. All right guys, well on that note, I'm definitely gonna let you go because now I'm bleeding. So thanks very much for coming in. Hope to see you guys on the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a live tomorrow. Sometimes I like to spend some time with my wife and just see. We don't really have any plans, but you know, I didn't talk to her all morning. Maybe she came up with some plans. But if I don't, guys, I will see you on the next one. Definitely be out on Monday. Definitely be out on Tuesday. I get out there during the week mostly. And on the weekend, I try to get out as much as I can while I'm still pretty new. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming in. Again, if you guys don't mind double tapping the screen before you leave, throw in a subscribe if you liked it. If not, I hope to see you on the next one. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for coming in. Nice little snook leaving. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, everyone.